content on here, but today I am doing a pick a card reading for you guys. So I'm going to ask you guys to pick from 4 crystals. I've got 4 piles of cards sitting in front of me, and this is your predictions for 2025. Okay, so on our first pile we have selenite. Okay, now selenite is really good for cleansing your aura. I use this, I even meditate with it on here if I need to clear my headspace, and my crown chakra really connects you with the divine as well. So that's pile 1. So if you're drawn to that, pile 1 is yours. Pile 2, I have malachite. Now this is really good for your heart chakra, and it's if you're going through a lot of transformation and want to make major changes in your life, the malachite is the crystal for you. So if you're drawn to this crystal, then pile 2 is for you. Our third crystal is rose quartz. Definitely all about self-love and can be about love relationships if you're wanting to manifest more of that into your life. And rose quartz is the one for you. And pile 3 is your choice. And our last pile, we have lapis lazuli. Now, I've been working a lot with Isis, and lapis is known as very connected to Egypt as well, but it's also very good for like your throat chakra. It does contain gold, so it's very precious because of that. I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but yes, this is great for that. I can't see the comments on here, so sorry if someone can tell me how to like see the comments, that would be great. In fact, let me know in the comments. I can probably look at the comments later on. I don't know. But if you are drawn to this crystal, which is lapis lazuli, then pile 4 is for you. So let's get started. So if you chose selenite, then you chose pile 1. Now, I have not looked at these cards, so I'm just going to turn them over and have a very quick look at them. Now, there's something in the reverse. Okay, but for some reason, I'm called to put them this direction for some reason. Particularly the third one. Okay, so let me put that back that way. Okay, all right, and these are going to turn upright as well. Some of these actually need to be upright, I'm told. So I'm just going to turn them that way. Okay. So I'm just going to take a look at some of these, because some of these are really similar. Now, I can see there's a lot of endings for this one. So we're going to have a look at the end of challenging times. I'm going to look at the first card that you got. So a lot of you are moving on from something, which is really interesting because you also got new beginnings. Okay. So I can definitely see it's an end of a lot of challenging times for you in 2025 if you picked pile 1. Okay. Don't be surprised if you see the now angel number 111 quite a lot, because this means that this pile was definitely for you. Okay, a lot of you could have worked on yourself, and now it's in charge. I'm really feeling your heart chakra though, so I feel like some of you have been through maybe a heartbreak or some type of grief or loss. Okay, maybe you've lost a friend recently. Now, I was picking up on someone's brother earlier who may have like played guitar. Why did I say guitar? I wasn't meant to say guitar. I think I'm channeling. But they may have really been into music. For some reason, I accidentally said guitar. I was meant to say drums, but that just kind of came out. Okay, so if that resonates for you, let me know. Your name may begin with an S, or theirs did, so let me know. Things are looking up, a welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place, the end of depression or an illness, travel or relocation. I did get some sickness with this as well, but I don't think this is you. I think this may be another family member of yours as well. The other thing that I can see is I can see someone typing as fast as they can. Okay, so maybe you're a receptionist, or you're going for something in like admin or something, and you're typing as fast as you can. Maybe you're behind on like a deadline or something like that in 2025. But I just saw someone typing, and I heard I'm typing as fast as I can. Okay, so that's what I got as well. Yeah, so that's some type of movement, like really, really quickly is kind of what I feel with that too. Okay. For some of you, I feel like also maybe typing or writing things down will help you with maybe you've been going through like a little bit of depression as well. Okay, been a little bit down. Okay. I was getting a lot of like illness or depression, okay, for this group, but there's the end of that. Because you do have a new beginning coming as well. So I'm just going to see, look, you've got another end of a situation card here too. Okay, so this is you moving forward It says the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. Okay, so maybe you have been quite depressed or you've had anxiety. Okay, but that's kind of the end of that. You need to move forward. Okay, I feel like a lot of you or your guides have like been blaming your ex for this. Okay, so you've been going through quite a lot, I can feel, especially at nighttime. But I feel like a lot of depression with this. But there's an opportunity for you to be happy as well. A weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. So this is kind of you moving forward. There's a lot of like endings and moving forwards for you. You did get release in reverse as well. So I'm just kind of finding the cards out of your pile, which are kind of like each other. So I can just create that story for you. Okay. Because there's a lot of cards which are fairly similar. So I'm just tying them all together for you. So release in reverse. Okay. So you may have done a lot of release. Now we've just come out of like a full moon. So there's a lot of stuff that may have come up for you during that time, particularly in the last 3 days, I want to say. Okay. I feel like tonight might be the last opportunity for you to release if you haven't already, but I was getting release, so you've been doing it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. The other card that you got, this is from your other deck, 52 could be importance for you. It says void, of course, moon, missing. Okay. Maybe you're missing somebody. Okay. I feel like this is more like a particular person. Okay, I'm definitely getting a lot of heartbreak for you. It may be even your mum and dad might have separated. I don't know. I heard mum and dad, but you may have lost both of your parents possibly as well, or one of each of both of them. I don't know. I got both. But this is for a particular person. Let me know in the comments if that's you. But you may have been like filling a void, because I did hear addiction as well. So addiction may have been involved, whether that's you or them. But it's part of the course as well. But there's something that's you're kind of missing, and you may be filling the void maybe through like addiction or something. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is drugs. It could be anything. It could be food. It could be maybe become more of like a workaholic to kind of disguise the fact that you're, I don't know why I'm seeing Zorro for. Okay, so maybe you've had like a lot of shadow stuff come up for you. And you've been trying to, a lot of you may have been like, I don't know if some of you like work on a farm or something, your dad did, but kind of like making, I don't know why I'm saying the spring, but making hay while the sun is kind of shining. So maybe that was the favorite time of year was spring. I don't know why I heard spring, but maybe this is something that's going to occur like in spring, like making hay while the sun shines. It's kind of what I get for you as well. Okay. So yeah, and then you come to your new beginning. Okay, after you've let go of everything, you've got the new beginning, which is starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So a lot of the stuff may have you been like reviewing stuff from the past and learning to forgive and have compassion. Maybe it's for your parents too. So maybe there's a lot of stuff, wounds that you've been trying to heal, and now it's time for you to like move forward. Okay. I think this is like the first few months of the year that you would have done a lot of this work. Okay. Oh, okay. Some of you may also have some issues. I don't know why I felt something in my like rib. Okay. I did here enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I'm feeling like the new beginning is going to be you enjoying the fruits of your labor. Blah, blah. For some of you, it could be like a pregnancy. I don't know. I heard new joy, baby boy. Maybe they're going to kick into your ribs. I've just got a pain in my ribs. Okay. On this side, which is like my right hand side as well. Let me know if that's you. It just interesting because just as I looked down, there's a card come out with a pregnant woman in it. Okay. So that's definitely the next card we're going to. So enjoy the fruits of your labor. It actually says financial security for yourself and your family. This is going to have a more, I think like in the middle of the year, like May time, I'm feeling maybe July, something like that. There's going to be more opportunities for you too. There's definitely going to be a need for you to stand up for yourself though, I'm getting, okay, like that strong and stable pillar that's there. Inheritance or retirement, peace and commitment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. Okay. So a lot of you could be delving more into your ancestors or connecting more with their wisdom. Okay. I did hear pride this morning as I was going for my walk. So there's definitely having pride in your ancestry and where your family comes from. Okay. Some of you could actually be an immigrant. Some of you could be from India, or I've been watching a lot of like Sri Lankan like cricket. I don't know what that's going on for, but maybe you're from that area. So this is about being proud of where you kind of come from. Like, where are you from? Where are you from? It's kind of like that. So recognizing that as well. You could be looking for financial security for yourself as well. Okay. Is what I'm getting. There's definitely for some reason to like look into sexy magic, I was going to say, because I got the big O all of a sudden. If you haven't read that book, go and read it. I did see it in the library, so maybe I'll get it out, but for some reason I saw that for you guys. Okay. It's funny how I said enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, I should be telling you guys what these cards are. So I have got, if any of these numbers, for some reason I'm going to go the numbers too that are on here. So we have the 6 of air, 10 of air. So those are all swords. Okay, so it's coming out of not such great energy, but definitely moving forward and releasing. We've got 52, 20, 10. Okay. Now, all of these earth cards are very much about your stability. So kind of coming out of that depressive illness type state. Okay. Yeah, but it kind of, you learned a lot of things, like a lot of truth as well. So you've kind of got all those earth stable energy kind of coming through by mid-year, as I want to say. I don't know, I heard in the middle of the night. Maybe I've been waking up in the middle of the night and getting ideas and downloads and things. Okay. Some of you actually need new cards. I kind of feel maybe you're going to do more love readings, but you need more cards for that. We'd love to get some. You'll find them for a bargain, I don't know, through an association. Some of you may even join an association. Yeah. Okay, it says enjoying the fruits of your labors. It's funny how I said that, and then this card's come out, I hadn't even read it. It says hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. Okay. Now, for some reason, I'm seeing almost like breath coming out of you, but it's kind of like white. It's almost like you're going to be like maybe public speaking more, or the way in which you're going to share light with others is going to be through like your mouth. Like, so maybe you're going to become like a breathwork facilitator. Maybe you're going to just, some of you may even kind of filter what you say, but don't, because it's meant to come out. I just saw like smoke, like light almost coming out of my mouth. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you. That's a beautiful card. It's the 9 of Pentacles. She's basically standing in her power. She knows her shit and she knows her worth. She's just standing there being open to receive. Definitely divine feminine, definitely stable kind of energy that I see coming for you. Okay. Which, yeah, 10s and 9s, they're great numbers. And look, you've got 22 as well. So it's Capricorn energy, which says I use. You also, there's a lot of earth energy coming for you as well, because you also got Taurus. So both of these are like earth signs. So it's definitely you focused on your stability and what it is that you're earning, knowing your worth. Some of you may be going to the bank tomorrow. You've got to go to the bank tomorrow. Who tomorrow? Bank. Okay. So maybe you get paid tomorrow. I heard I'm loaded. Okay. Let's hope so. Okay. But I heard bank tomorrow. So for some of you, maybe getting paid. Yeah. Okay. But there is need for you to be like a little bit selfish. So maybe you're going to have to like save your money. Okay. I definitely get like a determined type of energy with both of these. So it's taking care of how you use your money. Okay. Because with the I use. And also I have, so taking care of what it is that you have, especially in the bank. I heard that some of you may be getting like a top up of like $20. Maybe you need to go and top up your phone. I just heard top up and I heard $20. So, if that's you, you're going to have to probably go do that. And this is between 25, but you know, I also get extra messages as I go along as well. So a lot of you are needing to take like a huge leap of faith. Okay. If you really want this new beginning, if you want to be loaded, if you want to go to the bank tomorrow, I don't know why that just moved. When I did that, all I did was go like that on my hand. I feel it's just you protecting what's yours. You're kind of like this. Okay. So take a leap of faith. So if you have ideas or anything like that, I'm just getting products for somebody. I actually heard soap earlier. I don't know who that is, but I did hear it. There's a need to believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do whatever gives you joy and pleasure. Okay. So there's sort of you moving on, moving forwards. I feel like you have left something as well. Okay. Maybe you've been in the dark for a really long time. Let me know if you guys have like a black dog, or a black dog could be like your spirit animal. Okay. But there's definitely like a black dog. It's fairly similar to this. Okay. But it's black, like a shaggy kind of farm dog, maybe. I definitely feel like it might be a female dog. I don't know why I want to say that, but I do. So let me know if that's yours. Okay. For some reason, I get like a K, a breed starting with K, or a name starting with K. I don't know if it's like Kelty or something like that. I don't know how to say it. Okay. And then you've got the Queen of Ariel as your last card. Okay. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So I get you being very practical. You could be an older person too, who's really concentrating on their stability as well. Or even a young man, you could be, so you just have this great ability to make anything really look good. Okay. I kind of feel like you're going to be looking good too. I heard really smart and really happy towards the end of the year, especially come December. I feel like you could be traveling or going away on holiday as well. I think you're going to take a risk or a leap and maybe buy something new, like maybe a vehicle, or I did hear tourist. Okay, so you're going to maybe go somewhere. I did hear tourist, so I feel like you're going to be going away somewhere towards the end of next year. So you are going to be going on holiday. For some of you, this could be like celebrating Thanksgiving. It's funny because I keep seeing a big, massive turkey, and there's definitely a table set there as well. So I think by the end of the year, you're just going to be really happy, is what I get. Okay, so that was pile 1. Okay, and now we're going to move on to pile 2. So pile 2, you have malachite. Now, for some reason, I really want to go and get some water, but I can't, so I'm just going to keep going. But maybe you need water too. Okay, so you've got malachite there, and if you chose that, you chose pile 2. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a look and see what you guys have been up to, like this. Okay. Now, for some reason, they do want me to turn all of these upwards. It's almost like, yeah. Also, I need to remind you guys, if you would like a private reading, definitely let me know. That was for pile 1 and pile 2, because I do them. Okay. I do like these. Okay. Pile 2. Interesting that you we got this, because this is the one of transformation. I'm going to go immediately to the fact that we got that card. I think we did. Where are you? You're hiding. Okay, so pile 2, going through a lot of transformation this year. Some of you may either buy or build a house, but I'm getting more buying a house this year. Okay, I think you've got a couple of new goals up your sleeve, or you need to be making a couple of new goals, is what I heard. Okay, what did I just turn that? Maybe you're turning your back on something in order to, okay. So it says a significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. I feel like you've done that though. I feel for you, you're having to make new goals this year. I think it's a couple of them. Okay. I get a little excitement though. You're like, oh God. Okay. It's like, do I really have to go through this again? I don't know who that's for, but I feel like this is someone in particular. But yes, you're going to be going through some transformation. Okay. I think you're going to get hit up for something. I don't know why I want to say that. Maybe for dates. I don't know. I got that for like a particular female on here. Okay. I feel like you're going to get hit up. I don't know. I get like an older guy. I don't know. I get three wise men. I feel like you guys, your family, or you may have quite a strong connection to, maybe you have like a Christian background or like a religious background. I don't know. I got that all of a sudden. For some of you, yeah, there's some sort of connection with that. with having like a religious background or upbringing, something like that. But that's outdated to you, so you're kind of changing as well. I feel like a lot of you are now becoming more connected to your spirituality. I'm definitely seeing a switch turned on, which is usually my symbol for you guys like stepping into your power, but mostly it's about you tuning in. Like you're just really switched on and connected, okay, to what's up there. So you have a strong connection to God, and maybe you have like a religious or Christian background. I don't think this is you though. I think it's like your ancestors, like you may have been brought up, but that's really outdated to you. Okay. There's a lot of good stuff happening for you. Yeah, I definitely like it. Okay, you're manifesting a lot this year. Okay. November, I feel, is when your manifestations are going to come. I heard November. Okay, is when your manifestations are going to come in. I want you to definitely work with the 111 portal, okay, in regards to that. So I feel like that's when when the magic's going to happen. I don't know why I want to say that, but definitely work with that, because magic is alive in your life. And if you believe it, you can do it. Okay. There's something that you're really tempted to do, or something that you might be wanting to study. Do that. I think it might help you. Maybe you're going to study manifestation or read like the law of attraction, or there's a couple of books as well. By Esther, what's her name? Yeah, I don't want to get Esther and John. Are those names of like authors or something? Or relatives? I don't know, but those names popped into my head. There might be a couple of books or something with that. Okay, so yeah. Okay, there's going to be a need for you to maintain the balance this year. It could be about you maintaining the lifestyle that you kind of want. For some of you, it could be having a balanced diet. It could be work and having children. Yeah, I feel this is more about having children. Or it could be just about you maintaining the life that you kind of desire or that you kind of want. Okay. So there's a lot of balance that is needed this year. Okay. I'm definitely seeing like weighing options up, because they're showing me someone and they're going like this. So you might be weighing some things up. You know, should I do this or should I do that? Should I do that or should I do this? So there may be some options or some choices that you need to make between something and for some of you, I feel like there's another option as well. Yeah, there's another option out there for you. Okay. I am hearing looking for a job. So if you've been looking for a job, yeah, there's a need to balance, maybe looking for a job with other things that you've got like going on. For some of you could actually like move house in order to get that, because I heard, I'm going to move. And I feel like it's north for a lot of people. Right. And then you got the Two of Fire. Okay. So this is taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices. Like I just said, you're going to have to make a choice. Partnering with others who share your dreams. I wanted to say parenting with others. Okay. Maybe your niece is going to babysit, or maybe you're looking after your niece. I don't know. I heard niece for. But you need to expand your plans, continue to move forward. Okay. Just do it. I keep seeing the Nike symbol, so just do it. Just move forward. Okay. With your manifestations of what it is that you're kind of wanting. You do have something coming through. You've got the Page of Cups. Now, for some of this could be, it could definitely be a love relationship for some of you. Okay. Some of you could have a partner and feel like you need them when you don't. But it says messages regarding relationships, new emotional experience, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities. For a lot of you, I think it might be a bit of both. That could relate to your spirituality, but also your love life. So I feel like for some of you, that balance could even be between your spiritual life and spending time with your partner. It could be about balancing both of those things. I hope you're aware of the sharks, though. I did hear some of you get out of the water as well. So Yeah, some of you should be doing my release ceremony that I posted on TikTok. Okay. I don't know how you get out of the water. So it's about getting maybe out of your emotions now, and it's time to get to it, basically. Okay. Um, I'm definitely seeing that. Some of you may want to like spike your hair. I don't know. I saw someone doing their kids' hair and they're kind of like spiking it. I saw that. Okay, but page can be about children as well. So, and maybe that some of you are getting out of the element of working with maybe water and going to be working more with earth, which is interesting because I see you more on land than near water. So that's interesting because I suddenly saw the land, like your ideal landscape or ideal land. I don't know whether some of you have found, if you're in New Zealand, I'm getting Wanganui for somebody in regards to that. Okay. As well. So I don't know why I heard that, but yeah. Okay. I think your perspective is going to change a lot too throughout the year. You did get the world. I have a feeling a lot of you are opening up your crown chakra, opening up your third eye in regards to this. You're opening up to opportunities which may take you like overseas. Okay, maybe you've got international clients. Maybe you have a guide who's going to help you with that. Okay. I definitely see a guide for you. It's a male one who's going to be helping you with that. I heard 33, so maybe that's the number you're seeing, or maybe that's your age. But 333 could be really important. It says 33, but it says 34. Okay. So maybe this is something that's going to be coming for you. Okay. Yeah, because I had 33, but this is 34, interestingly. So this is like the next step is to open up. Okay. Fantastic, I heard. I just heard fantastic opening up is going to be fantastic for you. Do you feel like this is your crown chakra opening up though? More than anything else, but that's the 10th house too. Interesting you got 35. It's interesting because I heard 33, that was 34, now this is 35. So I think it's about you getting things in order as well, this year as well. I did hear online shopping, but you should actually go out with friends instead of just doing it all online, or maybe your friends are doing some online shopping together. Or maybe you're meant to be going to the pub, or you're at a house with some friends. But I heard pub, so maybe you guys are going out more often with friends, okay, or connecting with your friends more in 2025. Okay, or maybe it's more than that. I don't know, I get even more than that. Okay. So, but there's definitely something about going out with that card. Okay. There is going to be though, is this after it? Yes. There's going to be like a pause though after that for you to kind of reflect on things and where you want to be heading. Okay. I see you in deep, maybe contemplating, and you're like, So you could also be working on your mindset as well, which I feel is why you've got the peace. Now it's interesting. These cards all came out separately, but they're all coming out in order. I just realized these are cards 12 and 13. So there's definitely, I feel like your theme for this year is to actually get things in order, get your ducks in a row, get everything lined up. It's almost like you're going to be doing a lot of planning this year, okay? But everything's come out in order for you, and they all came out separately. So yes, there is a bit of way. Pause for reflection, insight, dare to be different, okay? So this is working on your mindset more this year. A lot of you may be feeling a bit too old to do like positive affirmations, but I get like positive affirmations for you. Okay. Or there's just a more positive awareness of things. Or childlike. I don't know why I get that. Okay. Maybe you feel like an old granny sometimes and you just want to knit. Oh my God. Okay. But I mean, some of you are going to be a grandmother one day. I don't want to say that, but I do. Okay. So you got peace. And it says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let's go and let God. Okay. So you're going to pause. Maybe that time you're going to spend is doing some more release work as well. Okay. Because you've got some good shit coming. Okay. And I think that has to do with the King of Raphael energy. Okay. So this says yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Maybe that's why I saw creativity for you, because I saw like the knitting and stuff. Okay, that's you sitting down and being creative and getting like the nitty gritty done is what I heard. Okay. So you have the ability to accomplish a lot of things at once, but make sure you're getting the nitty gritty done. Okay, make sure you've got there's definitely a ladder there. Definitely see you doing like some stylish things is what I want to say. Maybe you're going to make your own like dresses and things. Maybe you're even going to make your own wedding dress eventually. Okay, I don't want to say that, but I do. So definitely you're going to be able to accomplish a lot of things this year. Okay. I did hear dare to be different. So I feel like you guys might be like the psychics and the mediums and the healers, or just the black sheep. Okay. If you chose pile 2. Because I did hear dare to be different. So don't try and be like everybody else. I want to say on this app, okay? It's good to be different because it sets you apart from everybody else, okay? I don't want to say that, but I definitely heard dare to be different, and it wasn't one of those cards. So I feel like that's a really important thing, okay? Is what I get for you. Okay, that was pile 2, and we're going to move on to pile 3. Now, of course, I do private readings. I also do healing. I also am moving more into like mentorship and coaching. And I will tell you that I am going to be moving into working with like the Unity Code activations, and working more with Egyptian gods and goddesses like Isis and Anubis in regards to that. Particularly, Isis has been coming through. She actually came through for when I got to pile 4. So hopefully she's going to have some messages for that pile, or you may, if you may even feel more pulled to pile 4 if you connect with like Egypt and Isis and maybe deities and stuff like that. But we will look at that as well. Okay. But anyway, we're up to pile 3. You chose rose quartz. So let's see what we got for you. Gosh, there's a lot of piles of moving on this year. Okay, we're going to turn that up. Turn that around too. Okay. There's a lot of creative stuff coming up in these different piles. Okay, I'm just going to move this around a little bit, and then we'll see. Okay, so pile 3, you got 5 of Raphael. Okay, it says everything happens for a reason. Release regret, embrace the opportunities for happiness, search for the silver lining. Okay, now I feel like a lot of you may have a butterfly type of energy. There is a card in here called transform, and that's what butterflies are all about. Okay, maybe you've been cocooned, maybe you've been inside too long, maybe you need to get the hell outside. Okay, is what I get for you. I feel like the magic is just waiting for you. So definitely search for the silver lining. Okay, and everything does happen for a reason. Some of you may have been approached more than once by like an energy. Maybe there were certain gifts. Have you turned your back on your gifts? Why would you do that? Okay. Yeah. Like, why would you do that? It's kind of so someone like who's turned their back on their gifts, but they're still kind of there. Okay. But turn around. There's definitely like a sense of like boredom with that though. Okay. And again, we've got a need to move on. Keep coming out with cards that look like that too. Okay. So you need to, I think you're going to gain more is what I get. Okay. By prioritizing, by leaving home. For some of you could be going elsewhere. Okay, now it's interesting. I want to talk about the TT band. So maybe some of you are going to go like to different places. There's definitely a lot of moving on within these piles, particularly pile 1 and this pile. Okay, so if you're wanting to move somewhere else, go ahead and just do it. Just do it. Okay. So a lot of you could, there's still a need for you to stand up for yourself as well. Okay. Maybe you're being driven insane by what you see on your phone or mobile or on other platforms. I don't know why I say that, but I do. It says, have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Okay. For a lot of you, I think there's a warning in regards to this. I feel like there's maybe people in are just like, oh God, I just wish I would grow up. Maybe you've been dealing with like really immature people, maybe really yuck type of energies. Okay. But just let that go. But I heard choose wisely. So definitely the message from this card is to choose your battles wisely. So choose wisely what it is you want to do and what direction you want to head in. Okay. It could be an illusion that you're trapped. Okay. It says the illusion of entrapment. So you're not actually trapped, actually. The gate's open. The doorway's there. You can take it. You can go through it. Okay. That's another opportunity that's waiting there for you. It does mention confidence in this one of these other cards. Okay. And this one says a lack of self-confidence. Okay. But you need to get back into that energy of being confident. I just had Isis coming through as well in regards to that, so you could work with her too. I don't know why I heard Lady Di or Lady Diana. I don't know why I heard that for. Okay. She was quite confident, very charitable. She was very out there, very kind and caring and compassionate. Maybe that's the energy you need to get back into. Okay. Take responsibility as well for your life and what's happening in it. And don't be afraid to take action because the opportunity is actually there. You just got to open the goddamn door. Okay. It's knocking. It's knocking. The opportunity is there. Okay, renewal for you. Okay, so you don't have to let go as much as what that first pile did because you're definitely in the energy of renewing yourself. Okay, so you may have reviewed I said with compassion and forgiveness, like Lady Diana, reviewing the past. Time to head in a new direction. Already said that. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you already know what to do. You do, actually. You do already know. Why do you think you got this, Crystal? You already know. Okay. 29 and 20. So you've got the 5th house, which is all about creativity. Now it's interesting. The 5th house is also about love. Okay. And 20, it's also about transformation. So you've got Scorpio as well. Okay. You could even be a Scorpio or connected with a Scorpio, but there's definitely, maybe it's going to be a Scorpio that's going to light your fire. Okay. That would be for somebody in particular, though definitely not for all of you. And it's interesting because you've got the Egyptian, the Pharaoh. Okay. So if you maybe dead set on something though, okay, something that you're going to be doing or somebody that you love, you could be dead set on somebody. Okay. But things are always changing and transforming. Okay, maybe you're going to create something that's going to help other people transform, or maybe you're going to create something that's going to help people with their love lives, something like that maybe. Okay, also with that energy being there. So, yes, you may have been providing solutions for people to that. Okay, so it says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving, and healing energy. So you guys are definitely in the state of like forgiveness and being compassionate. So definitely being in your light more is more for you. 14 could be important as well. Okay. So there maybe need to compromise as well, and just be patient too. Okay. And with that, your dreams will be fulfilled. Okay, got the 9 of Ariel. She's definitely moving forward too. And it says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. Now, look at that. You've got the pink, the Ariel. So just doing the things that you love, but definitely love for the beautiful things in life. Okay, so that was pile 3. So now we're on to pile 4. Okay. My guides are asking me, they're like, Angela, you need to have water. Keep showing it to me. And I do actually. Okay. Some of you, your throat chakra could be blocked, so maybe there's something to do with that. Okay, which is why you may have needed this blue. Okay, so you can meditate with that here. Okay, you can put it here while you meditate, or breathe that energy in is what I want to say through your throat chakra. And of course, as always, I do private readings, mentorship. I'm also going to be opening up some coaching programs this year in regards to Unity Code activations and working with Isis and Anubis in regards to that too. The Unity Code is all about balance between the light, the shadow, as well as the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So that's what's happening. Anyway, pile 4. Okay, we're just going to have a look. Oh, I like your pile. Okay, this is definitely the pile of people who are going to be working with others and definitely not on their own as well. Okay, yeah, definitely you're more of like a group person is what I want to say, okay? Now there's a lot of, actually there's 3 of Cups here. So I like there's 2 lots of what are the equivalent of 3 of Cups. In fact, there's a lot of 3s. So 333 could be a number that pops up for you quite a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of new things coming for you. In fact, there's a lot of 3s in here. Okay. But first we'll start with this. Okay. Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. So there's something new that you are doing, which is going to help you. You could be reading a lot more books. Okay. Maybe you are been competing a lot with others, is what I want to say. So it's definitely something about others. But it's time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, and scholarships, a new area of study. Okay, so you could be starting something up new, a new area of study. Maybe some of you are feeling a bit guilty about something that you didn't finish, like maybe in like 2021 or when you were 21. And that's going to come up for you and you're going to want to finish that. As well, I feel like there's somebody like grandmother or grandfather here because I just said my grandson needs to do this. Okay, so finish whatever it was that you were studying. I don't know why I got like a field operator. I don't even know what that is. Okay, a field operator. I kind of saw someone like a green uniform, so maybe they work for doc or math or I don't know. It's something like that. Okay. But I definitely see them in like a green, like uniform kind of thing. But yeah, there's definitely something about your education and learning, because you have a lot of things to like celebrate. So there's a lot of learning for you, Virgo. I feel like you're the study group. Where did that go? It completely disappeared. Virgo is gone. Okay. It says I analyze. Okay. So you're going to be using your brain quite a lot throughout 2025, studying, definitely intellectual. It could be part of your training for your job, okay, or what it is you're kind of doing. But I see you using your brain and thinking quite a lot to analyze situations and just everyday daily activities, you could be analyzing them, okay. Oh, and as I said, working well with others, this one, or whatever it is you're working on, it says that, hey, you'll get recognition for your work as well. Being paid well, working well with others, and excellent reputation. So I got a lot of you working really well with other people. Okay, you could be combining your knowledge with others, working with others, maybe going to be in like a study or book circle, book group, something like that. Become part of a book club, but there's definitely like something in regards to that. You might be a little bit nervous about this. For some of you, it could be starting like a new business is what I heard. And it's going to be great. If you're starting a new business this year, it's going to be great for you. Okay. It's interesting because in this one it says working alone may not be the answer. So I feel like you're going to be working with other people within your business or you're studying. Okay. There's a bit of course of action available. Working alone may not be the answer. Best answer. Review all the details. Okay. So you've got other people wanting to work with you. But I actually heard that you work well with others, or you were working well with others. Okay. It may be that somebody is going to make introductions. So you're going to have to like introduce who you are as well. I did hear that earlier, that it's going to be like an introductions need to be made. You're going to have to like explain to people who you are. Maybe you're going to do like a presentation or a speech or something. Could even be at school. But I was definitely getting that for you guys. Okay. I definitely feel like you guys are going to be investing a lot in your business more or your career. It said you have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest, review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Okay. So there's something new that's happening for you guys in 2025. Okay. Some of you might be a little bit cautious. Okay. And that's fine to be a little bit cautious. Okay. But know that, have a look at what your progress. Okay. And maybe they're going to have to invest into something more. Okay. It could be just investing back into yourself, actually. Okay. In order for you to grow up. Okay. Because I suddenly saw the hand go here. And then you've got Ace of Raphael. So yeah, definitely something new. Okay, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. I actually felt like the last two groups, pile 3 and pile 4, we're going to have a lot of new love coming into their lives. Okay, whether that's a new relationship, whether it's just something you love doing. Okay. But don't act too quickly in regards to that is what I do want to say. Okay, so take it very slow so you can have a deep and lasting one. Okay. Also, I feel like you guys need to write some stuff down in your notebook in order to manifest that. I heard notebook, so get your notebook. And then you've got the 3 of Water and the 3 of Raphael, which are both equivalents to the 3 of Cups. So this is about a huge celebration. Just make sure you're not going to be part of like a 3-way situation. Okay, that's what I want to say. If you want to be part of a 3-way situation. Okay, so it says news with celebrating joyful announcements like engagements. Maybe there's going to be a wedding, an engagement, pregnancy or graduation. For you, it might more likely be a graduation because of the whole study thing. Okay. A time for gratitude, close communities or chosen family. So I definitely see you being part of a community more and working more with other people will actually bring you success, guys. And you have a lot of reasons to celebrate as well. A community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Okay. So you guys are just going to have an amazing year. I did have Isis come through as well. Okay. And I feel like pole 4, you could work with Isis too if you wanted to. She's definitely there for you. Okay. In regards to your intuition as well. So if you are needing that, definitely let me know. I feel like she's going to be getting me to create things that will help people develop their own intuition. Okay. As well as activating people's unity codes and me just channeling messages that are from her and connecting with her energy a lot more. Okay, so anyway, that's it, guys. Those are your predictions for 2025 of your poker card reading. Do let me know in the comments if any of that resonates for you currently as well, because sometimes I get like past, present, and future kind of messages, so all rolled into one. But if you are wanting a more deeper read privately with me, I do private readings. I also do private healing as well. I've kind of combined my tarot card readings and my psychic readings into one offer. And I'm actually going to be doing that with my angel healing and my midi as well. I'm going to be combining those so that I only have 2 of those because I want to be getting that new energy in the Isis offers and coaching and unity stuff, which I'm going to be bringing forward for you guys. But otherwise, have a great day. I'm hoping to do a guided meditation on here very soon. That is for people who are really busy and only have like 5 or 10 minutes to completely ground, cleanse the energy and connect with up there. Otherwise, bye guys. And now I have to figure out how to switch this off. How do I switch it off?